Hey guys, I'm on the floor filming this. So these came in the mail. I'm very excited. I also currently have laundry. I just got back from like going to see my family for Easter, so like I'm doing laundry. You're gonna hear it, I'm sorry. These are 1 gauge. I currently have in a 2 gauge, and I've had them in for roughly 2 months. So we're gonna try to put the 1 gauge in. They told me to wait 4 months to stretch to a 0 gauge, but the thing is I don't really want to go straight to a 0 gauge because I feel like that's a really big jump. And my stretching kit did go straight from 2 to 3 with the one that I had previously bought. And I found this online for $4. So, and it is from Amazon, I'm sorry. That's what we're rocking with. And these are surgical steel. And I know some people don't use tapers when they get to this size. I'm still going to use them because I kind of feel like it's the move. Yeah. So we're taking out the 2 gauges right now and I'm cleaning them. And then I'm going to heat up some water and get a washcloth to kind of set on my ears so that they're like moist. Yeah, so this is a hair towel because I don't have a washcloth that's clean. I'm gonna kind of use this to make sure that the skin is kind of like slightly more. Technically, the best time to stretch up is like after you get out of the shower, but I showered this morning, so I'm not doing it again. And I want to do this now. But I'm stretching up with metal, surgical steel, whatever you want to call it, instead of acrylic. I don't like to use acrylic. I have some, but I prefer not to use them. Also, I know that if you use surgical steel tapers, they actually like weigh your ear down more. So here's these. These are the ones that I like. I don't use double flare. I'm scared of them. I like single flare, and I like either the screw ones, but the screw ones are usually more expensive, where you can just get the ones with the O-ring, I think is what it's called. I usually just get the ones with the O-ring because they're cheaper. Taking those off of the tapers. I don't like to leave my tapers in for a long time. I know some people like sleep with them in. I'm not about that because I will rip those out. I also keep the bags because I like to know what size things are, and I just like organize them in the bags that they have in the little, because it has like the thing on it, and if it doesn't, I just write it. It doesn't, so I'm gonna have to write it in Sharpie, but that's fine. I'm also on my knees, so y'all can actually see me. This is just jojoba oil, and this one typically stretches easier, so I'm starting with this one, and I'm like rubbing it into my ear, and then I'm also rubbing it on this. And these ones don't have the ridges in, which I prefer. I hate the ridges. I feel like the ridges get stuck. This is when it's hard, so I am going to stand up. I don't know if this will go through or not. Ooh. Oh. It has gone through. It hurts, but it has gone through. Okay. If I was smarter, I would have left the top one on. But I'm not. That hurt more than I wanted it to. So I'm going back to my hot water, and then I'm gonna warm up the other one. And this isn't like hot, like boiling hot, but it's like warm. And it's kind of just, the goal is to make the skin like more moisturized, I guess. But I waited 2 months. Again, it said to wait 4 months from going to a 2 to a 0. So I felt like 2 months to go to a 2 to a 1 was kind of like fine. I don't really know. But I do wear the surgical steel ones, so I know that they're weighted. This one is usually a pain in the ass. So when I first got my ears pierced, I was like 6 months old and I got it at a Claire's. So this one is like significantly lower than this one. It's probably not something that like the average person can see, but like it's my face, so like I know about it. Just trust me. If you didn't notice it, I definitely did. Smart this time. So this one usually takes a little bit more like pushing, which I don't love because I'm very afraid of blowing my ear. See, it already hurts. All right, chill out. I got it through. And now we're just gonna let him chill. So I'm gonna leave these guys in for like an hour. And I know a lot of people don't do tapers at this size, they just kind of shove them through. I like the tapers, I think that they help. I don't like leaving them in at this size because they're so fucking heavy. And you know, they like slap my neck because they're fucking huge at this size. But yeah, so this is a 1 gauge. And then in a little bit, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put these tunnels in. Exact same tunnels as I had before, just slightly larger. This is where it is. They're so red and swollen. It's fine. Okay, it's like a couple hours later. I've been watching Ida Fushi edits, but I think I have an idea. I kind of wonder if I can like do this like how piercers do piercings. Like you kind of like follow it. I'm curious if I can just do that. I'm gonna try it just to see, but there's a chance this won't work. I am going to use this actual mirror. So I was thinking just kind of lining this up with the back of this, and then shoving it out, and then shoving this. Ooh, I'm a fucking genius. I'm a genius. I've never seen anybody else do that with gauges before, but I think it worked. Oh my god, now I have to get the O-ring on. Okay. Slay. Dude. Are you yoking? Okay, I know what to do for the second one then. We're gonna lube up around, moisturize and all that jazz. And then we're going to put some on the actual jewelry itself. And I'm going to move some things out of the way. Excuse me, Purple. I'm gonna try to actually like get this on the video. But what I did... Ooh, come on. No, I lost it. Fuck. This one is gonna be complicated. I might just have to kind of like suffer and shove it through, because it doesn't appear to want to do what I just did with the other side. It's stuck on that damn ridge, actually. I kind of move this over here. Maybe y'all can see better over here, so I can actually use this mirror. This is a terrible angle. I'm kind of trying to line it up. Yeah, it's still not working. This side's just not doing what I want it to do. Fuck. Yeah, see, it's like, it's stuck on the ridge. Why can't you just be kind to me? This ear is like over it. Look at how red it is. Does not want anything to do with this shit. Oh. I got it in. It doesn't want to be in, but I got it in. It's life. Dude, they're so, like, not happy with me right now. My ears want nothing to do with me right now. Which is fine, I guess, but it's still annoying. Please forgive me. They look pretty cool. They kind of look the exact same, but slightly larger. But it's the exact same jewelry, but slightly larger. Terrible angle. I'm shaking so bad. Because that actually really fucking hurt. I cannot even lie. I can't get the little O-rings on it because I'm shaking so bad. Okay. I think it's secured. Fucking bullets. Yeah. They're out now. Put them in the bag. So this is what they ended up looking like. I also, so before I did the thing where I lined it up, I had like 10 minutes of footage of me just like raw dogging, like shoving it in, not working out. It didn't work at all. I cut it all because it was just terrible, and there was no like, so me lining the tapers up with the tunnels was not my first idea. That was like after I was already super pissed from not being able to just shove the tunnels in. So, but that is it. They're in. They're secure. My ear is still kind of swollen, but it's not as bad. I hope you have a nice day, and goodbye.